Namaste. My name is Chuna Rai-nelson. Today I'm bringing the yoga poses for osteoporosis. We cannot stop the osteoporosis because of the age, for especially for the woman, and but still we can stay active and not to get worsen our body. Just like now we're gonna start that some poses. Doctor advised us to do the weight bearing poses and also walking, and plus doing yoga is really helpful. Now let's sit on the easy pose. Okay, so you don't need to cross the leg. You can open out, drop down, or you can lengthen one side. Or if your knee hurting, so arthritis, if you have osteoporosis, arthritis, that's all about the joint and your body thing happens, and you can just do lengthen or whichever you feel just comfortable there. And if you want to sit on the blanket, that's always good. So when you're sitting there, just adjust your body and just go side to side a little bit, moving from your lower body. Just go to the side to side, very gentle. I have really bad osteoporosis. What doctor told me to do that, but it's like sometimes fear inside. But keep moving. Okay, so important thing is our lower body and your hip, your joint area. So moving here, and you can just do the circle if you want to do that. Exhale, go back around a little bit. Inhale, going, and exhale, go back. You can do 3 or 5 times one side and just go other direction. Okay, so I do very short repetition because I want you to give more poses and not to take more time. So, but you can practice with me or you can practice after. Reach up high, inhale, lift up, and bring your hand, exhale to your heart center. And gently pressing to the side, just gentle, and keep your palm together, pressing each other, your finger and your palm, pushing out side to side. Just going there, relax your shoulder down. And then come back to center, then drop your hand down side. When you're doing that, your shoulder goes up, relax your shoulder down. Okay, relax your shoulder down. You can always look your shoulder up and down. So one shoulder is always up, that happens, but like just doing that, relaxing and push again side to side. Very gentle, side to side. Nice job. And then coming back to center, put your arm out, palm facing out, and press your back of your hand like really nice, or you can interlace your finger if you want. Okay, just right here, relax your shoulder, and then bring it down and press each other, and slowly bring inside and lift up, ever up, and slowly open up, exhale down. Inhale up, reach up high. Exhale, drop your arm sideways. So just drop the left arm down, and then you can look up and down, palm facing out. It sometimes stretch nicely. And then slowly look down and drop your hand down. Exhaling. So when you're doing that, you rotate your body to the side. Okay, so left side rotating, you feeling your right side is stretching, looking that way. And just breathe, stay there 5 breaths. So when you stay your 5 breaths, each inhale, lengthen, exhale, you just go a little bit push nicely again, but whatever your body is allowing to, but not to force. And then slowly coming up high, inhale, exhale, drop the right arm, lift the left one, reach up, nicely pulling your body. You can look up and down, and exhale, drop down right here. And do the same thing when you inhale, lengthen, exhale, go a little bit more. Now you can feel your left side is stretching nicely. And just breathe, inhale, lengthen, exhale, go a little bit more. Then slowly coming up high, inhale, lift up, Bring your hand to heart center, exhaling. Now open your leg a little bit wide, pointing your toes up nicely. Keep your arm to the side and point and flex. So doing point and flex, feel the hamstring stretch right there. So you can do this several times, this one. Reach up high, inhale. Rotate your body to side, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just warming up your body. Reach up high. Exhale, drop your hand down. And rock your body side to side. Try not to round your back. When you're doing the sideways, you can just do like this. Okay, try not to round and do like this. That hurts more your back and lower back especially. And then slowly come back to center, lift up high. Inhale, cross your leg, exhale down. Inhale, lift up. Then you can come all four. Adjust your body wherever you are. If you need the blanket under your knee, okay, that is always fine. You put the blanket or towel and your palm flat down on the floor. Sometimes if you have a wrist problem, so that's we always do like this, but even though, try to drop down. So your shoulder is just above your arm. So that way you're feeling like the shoulder is not dropping down like this. So always lift up, draw your navel, you can flat your foot back, and then slowly you will do cat and cow. Just the regular yoga. Inhale. Exhale, round your back and push your navel towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can do that several times. Okay, you can do 10 to 15 times if you like. Now you can just stay here. Bring your left knee a little bit in, open up your right leg. So when you're doing that, you can bend your knee up, okay, or you can lengthen your leg out. It's up to you, whatever you feel. So I like bending is better, and then slightly push up, up, up. You can pulse, okay, so few times. So feel that lower back, lower joint working. So you can do the 10 of this, okay, so up and down. And then slowly bring that knee towards the chest, rounding your back. Exhale. Inhale out. Exhale. Bend one more time. Inhale out. Exhale. And then slowly come back. Open your knee to the side. Now when you're doing that, your body wants to go to the side, but keep your both arms really engaged. Okay, so your arm is really engaged. And then do that drop down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can do 10 times, but right here I'm just going to do the 3 times. So drop down, and then we're going to switch other side. Do the same thing from your left leg. So plant your arm so nicely and pulse up, up, up. So this will really warming up your lower body. So lower back, and then slowly drop it down and bring towards your chest. Either first to the chest and open to the knee, that's fine. Inhale, exhale round, inhale, exhale round, inhale out, then bend your knee and open to the side and do the same thing. Okay, so you can repeat the both same ways. You can do 5 to 10 or 15, whatever. Here I'm just going to do 3 times and drop down. Now open your knee a little bit wide. So we are going to go to devotion pose. So right here, the Bhaktasana, when you're doing that, bring your toes together, but you don't have to. If that's too much, you can just open up and push back your hip. Now, if your hip is not sitting on the floor, you can always use the block or pillow down here and then just drop your body. Okay, so Again, it's always try to find a comfortable for your body and just not too pressing too much. So right here, and then open your finger, palm lift up and drop your forehead. Feel the shoulder lifting up and dropping your chest. Stay there few breaths. Just take a long breath. Let it go and breathe. Feel that your spine is resting, but if that not, again, just enjoy and feel that better. Then slowly come back and slowly lift up. Bring your knee a little bit closer, and we're going to shifting your body weight forward. So now when you're doing that, try not to sink down too much. You just staying here. Draw your navel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, push back down. So this one you can repeat again several times, okay? This class I'm giving here is just to give you some ideas and things how to do, but repetition is you can always go longer, okay? Or do few poses in a day, more repetition, okay? That is always good. And then from here, we're going to bring the knee a little bit forward. Bring your hand right here. And now you can feel that rounding your back. So round your back and drop your head down. So we can do it as a rabbit. You can just stay here, modify, okay? Or you can drop down your body all the way and just stay here. So drop everything, sink down, or even lifting the leg. So that is if not comfortable, just stay here and breathe. Just let it go. And then slowly we're going to come up, inhale. Now plant your hand, curl your toes behind. And just body weight right here. Just press a little bit. So this pose don't stay too long, okay? So sometimes it's like very good. Our body is fragile when you bone loss, okay? And not to press too much, but enough that you can strengthen that a little bit more. So right here and reach up high. Inhale, exhale, drop one side and just stay. Or plant your hand or use the block. Lift up and come up. Inhale, exhale, go other side. Really nice. And you can repeat that too a long time. And stay, drop. Exhale, curling your toes, lift up your hip. Then walk your foot towards the hand. Both feet bring to the front and bend your knee and drop your head down. Always bend your knee to rest your abdomen, but otherwise your back around like this, not to lock your knee like this. So just bend, drop down and sink down your body, or grab your opposite elbow hanging and sway your body side to side. Very simple. Hanging is really good. It helps your brain, your head, all your thought process. It's really good. I love to drop my head down. And then slowly coming up again. Take your time, okay? Not to rush. You can walk your hand on your leg or hanging. Slowly, 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 slowly come up. Reaching up high. Inhale. Lift up. Reach up high. And slightly open your heart. Okay, not to push your hip forward. Just right here. Exhale, bring your hand to your heart center. So I need to adjust this, slightly lifting up. And when you're here, so reach up high, inhale, bring your hand behind, clasp your palm together and push down. So when you're pushing down, you open in your heart. And try not to lock your knees, soft always. And then we're going to go forward, bend your knee, hinge your hip, and then push your arm away. You can just stay here, or you can open your arm to the side and draw your navel, and then slowly drop your head down all the way. Plant your hand down. Inhale is step your right leg back. Now if you feel comfortable, that's good. If not, you can always drop the knee. Let's drop the knee right here and coming up high. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop your hand down. So walk your foot a little bit forward and just do a little bit opening your heart center. Lifting, then slowly come back and just drop your hand down. Now curl your toes and push back to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana is very good. This is what weight bearing pose is. You slightly bend your elbow if you need it. Lift your tailbone high. If you bend your knee, that's fine. Otherwise, try to drop your heel down, tilting your tailbone. You just stay there 5 to 10 breaths. Then lift the heel up and just go a little bit sinking to the front. Exhale down. Inhale, moving forward a little bit. You can stay as a plank or drop your knee down. So always the option. Then go back to downward facing dog. Now we are going to bring your right leg to the front. So bringing right leg to the front, you drop your left knee. We just do like this. Come up. Again, open. Reach up high. Inhale. Just try not to go too far or drop your hand behind. Reach down. And then slowly come up. Drop your hand down. Exhaling. Now plant your hand, curl your toes. We are going to again downward facing dog. Exhaling right here. You're staying longer or bending there, that's always good. And just do very nice and comfortable way. So right there and breathe. Now we are going to bring left leg to the front and open your body to the front side. Wide leg forward for Prasarita Padottasana. So when you're doing that, try to drop your forearm if possible. Now peel that your hip opening and dropping your body, just sinking down. Again, with bearing. So nicely, your feet are like good, gripping down. But if you're opening one side, your foot like this, try not to do that. Always plant, try not to open too wide. And you don't have to go too far down. You can just stay up or use some block or something come up right here. Okay. Always the option. Just feel comfortable. Walk to the side. Go to the right side and drop your body. You're going to stretching your hip joint. Come back to center and going to the left side. Reaching down. Then come back to the center. Bend your knee. And round your back and slowly, slowly, slowly coming up high. Inhale. Exhale to pray. Then opening your toes, your right toes open. Open your arm. Try not to go too far. So try not to really going like this, okay? So just stay comfortable, opening your toes and bring your toes a little bit in. Reach up high. And just do circling your body. So moving your body, just circle. You feel the spine movement nicely. Just go very nice and moving and reverse the circle. Again, this one you can go to 5 to 10 times, okay? Just enjoy right there. Coming up, open your arm and lengthen your knee. Lengthen your right knee, push your hip out, and just go the triangle. Now, triangle, you don't have to go too far down. Right here is fine. Peel again your hip, okay? So really nice here, like the hinging, okay? So coming up, hinging, pushing the hip. Right there is good. Reverse up, bend your knee, and then again, try not to go too far. Just enjoy right here. Or bring your hand behind or the front or behind, around, wrap around. It's always opposite. Then come back to center. Bring your toes to front. Forward fold. Exhale. Plant. Again, you can just move your hip side to side. Just doing that good. And you can lift one heel up, other heel up. So So lift one leg up and the other one, or lift up both, or just stay here, or sink down, or moving your hip side to side, very gentle, okay, side to side. And then drop your heel, drop your head, go forward, fold, sinking your upper body, just let it hang. And then slowly round your back, slowly, slowly, slowly come up, reaching up high. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hand to your heart center. Then open your arm. We're going to turn your left toes outside and bring your heel, and this is stay again. Warrior second, Virabhadrasana second right here. You got arm moving, and then just do a little bit nice movement. Again, moving your spine from lower to upper is always good. And then reverse on the side. Just do very gentle. Try not to lock your knee. And then slowly come back to center. Then push your hip out and going to triangle. Nice here. Try not to go too far down. Or using the block is always the option right here. Then slowly drop your hand. We're going to turn your body to side down right here. Going to lunge or dropping your knee. Then push back to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bicycle again. Bend your knee if you need it. Just bending here is always good. And pressing your palm, all the knuckle touching the floor. Right here, and then we are going to bring one leg forward, just do like modify pigeon pose. Okay, so bending your knee and push that slowly on the opposite, your left knee down and turning your toes inside of your body. Drop down, or you can use the block or blanket under your hip. And so right here, so now feel nice and stretch on your lower body. Also your thigh. You can always use the blanket or anything, and you can slowly open your heart, lifting up a little bit. Not too much. Try not to force too much high like this. Just staying here just a little bit. Then we are going to drop your left arm. So you drop your left arm, rotate down on the floor, okay, just like this. Drop here if you feel comfortable. If not, you can just drop your forearm. So nice here. Drop down and bring your arm behind and just relax your body down. Also, you can bend your knee if you need it, but just staying here is good. So stay there for 5 breaths and then slowly come up. So inhale, lift up right here. Then lift your hip up, curl your toes behind. Exhale, going to downward facing dog. Staying there is good. And then we're going to switch the leg other side. So bring the left in and push out the right. Turning the toes inside and slide down. If you need it, use the blanket. And same thing, you can stay here, lifting up, try not to go too far up back, okay? So right here is okay. And then this time we're gonna bring the right arm down and rotate here. Just to stay like this, or bring your hand behind and just rest there. And always be gentle yourself, dropping down, coming up again slowly, and then curl your toes, lift up, and this time what we're going to do is we're going to go all 4 right here. Bring your leg in, and then just drop down. Exhale, reach up high. Inhale. Exhale, drop your hand behind, open your heart, reach down, and slowly come back, lift up, drop your hand, curl your toes. Then slowly we're going to drop. Now you can round your back as much as possible. Okay, so right here, and then around without hurting your tailbone. We're going to slowly drop down. Exhale, And inhale, lengthening, going forward. When you're going forward, pull, try not to go all the way down and try to touch the toes, okay? So reaching out and come back, inhale, exhale, just go a little bit back behind, inhale, come up, exhale, go forward. Inhale, come up, exhale, round. Inhale, come up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Then slowly bend, drop your hand down and bend your right knee. Bring your left hand around here and just rotate your body to the front. When you're doing that, you plant your foot, one leg is lengthening, one is bending, dropping your knee right here, but try not to pull that knee inside. Right here is fine. Rotate your body. When you're rotating, try not to lean back so far. Rotate here and breathe. Then slowly release your arm and lift up nicely, stretching, and come back to center. Hug that knee and hug a little bit closer if you can. Just like lying down, sitting, you can hug this way, bringing towards your rib cage. And then lengthen out and bend your left knee and do the same thing, grabbing right here, bring overhand behind and rotate your body to the side, flexing your toes, your right toes flex right here, and then slowly come back to center and hug that knee a little bit more closer if you want. And then slowly lengthen out, reach up high, inhale, exhale, round. And then when you're going round, right here you can just stay, or you can go all the way down, grabbing your knee, or go all the way down, slowly, slowly, slowly dropping your leg, your body, one vertebra at a time, reaching out and pull your body back. So back your spine all the way on the floor. Keep your lower back flat. Bring your arm overhead and push the heel out. Very important you push the heel out. Keep your lower back flat and reach out just like somebody is trying to pull up. You know the machine like all the way in chiropractor they have the machine. I love those. So this is the how they decompress, okay? Decompressing is really good. You're pushing, you really work, and then slowly release. After you pull really, really hard like that, so try not to turn right away, okay? Very gently, and bend your knee, both knee bending. You can hug your knee closer to rib cage and lift up towards the ceiling. So when you're lifting up, point and flex, and then you can stay longer there, or you can put the block underneath, okay? So if you have a block or the little bit harder flat pillow, you can put behind your sacral and just staying here. This is very good and relaxing. It helps all your nervous system too, and also your back, your leg. You can just relax and try not to push your head down too much. Press your shoulder rather, okay? So not your neck, your shoulder. And lift up, reach, you can stay longer. So this way you can stay and relax. After then you can drop your leg down and completely relax. It's Savasana. When you're doing the Savasana, you just put the music, or you can imaginary, like you are just like visualize everything and just letting it go. That is great. Always after you do something, you know, like if you do the exercise or yoga, after that you just relax to rejuvenate your body, not to forget about rejuvenating your energy, okay? Just staying here for about 5 to 10 minutes. It's really helpful. Or you can put against the wall. If you don't have block, you go to against the wall and Just do that relaxing after dropping your leg, and then you go to Savasana. Okay, so I am not going to do the Savasana right here to take your time more. So I am going to really ending this class with this, and just do after this you can go to Savasana and relax your body completely, and then you stay about for 10 minutes. Okay, about 10 minutes with just realizing your body's how wonderful you feel, and close your eyes and listen to the music, all this great thing, and then wonderfully you will be done and you feel great. And again, practice that as much as you can, 3 times a week or 2 times a week, whatever, like all those poses you don't have to do it, but you can do the section by section. I will be bringing again section 2 with the arthritis, and that is good. Hopefully you will enjoy with me, and thank you so much, and hope your day goes well, and then practice will be well. If you like, please send me message and comment and complain anything, and I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Namaste. And my name is Chuna Rai-nelson. Thank you.